Welcome back to Buhay Pinoy sa Amerika here at Rodeo TV channel at YouTube. Ako si Teddy Molina, ang inyong kaibigan, ang host sa vlog na ito at dating nagsusulat dyan sa Philippine Daily Inquirer at ang Philippine Star. Ngayon ay nandito na ako sa San Francisco, California. Kasama ko na naman ngayon ang aking co-anchor at partner, none other than Mr. Dan Nino, na nakabase naman sa Los Angeles, California. Si Mr. Dan Nino, sa mga hindi pa nakakalam, ay isang famous journalist and columnist na nagsusulat sa iba't ibang newspaper sa California. And I think you're also contributing to other newspapers in other places in America, right, Dan? And
That's correct.
siya din ay dating nagsusulat dyan sa atin sa mga iba't ibang publication. Ngayon ay nag-migrate na siya sa California nung siya ay I think around is that 40 years ago? 41.
That was 1982.
1982. Si Dan
1981, I should say.
1981. Si Dan ay siya ang chairman of the board ng Philippine Global Media Group, which is based in Los Angeles, California, at isang licensed tax professional na nagpa-practice both for the federal government and the state government of California. Ngayon, ang ating topiko ngayon ay narinig na ninyo mga kababayan ang nangyaring tragedy. Napakalaking wildfire dito sa Los Angeles, in the greater Los Angeles area, affecting I think around 5 to 7 cities. Is it 5? I think 5 cities done.
Approximately.
Tama because how many? I think 5.
We call it districts, but the cities are Altadena and Hollywood
and Palisades.
Pacific Palisades is a part of Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, yes. And Eaton, right?
Yes. Eaton is a popular street somewhere in Altadena and Pasadena.
Yes, and saan yung lugar ng mga artista na daming nabiktima na artista?
Yes, the Pacific Palisades and Malibu.
Malibu.
Those
yung mga paborito nyong movie star sa Hollywood. Mga kababayan ay
actors,
nabiktima. Mamaya sasabihin namin sa inyo yung mga pangalan while the program progresses. But we will discuss that with Dan and who else will be able to tackle better than my co-partner right now. He is the man on the spot. Kasi doon sa kanyang lugar nangyari yung devastating wildfire. The worst wildfire in California history. Is that right?
That's correct, Derek.
And meron akong kunting data dito at na-gather ko na itong wildfire na ito, 40,000 acres.
And
ang kahawak.
Thomas na yan, it's now more than 60,000 acres.
Wow!
It's
my God. Kailan nangyari ito, Dan? Kailan nag-umpisa?
Nung last Tuesday. Tuesday now is Sunday evening. in California or in the West Coast.
And it's still going
So
on.
still going on. It's not yet 100% contained.
Grabe mga
And
kabayan.
right now, yeah,
Yeah, grabe ang nangyari Dan. Right before our eyes
this is-
sa television reporting in various television channels here in California. Wow, nakakatakot ang nangyari. But let us present to you Mr. Dan Niño para siyang magkwento sa atin sa nangyaring pinakagrabeng wildfire in California's history. Take away, Dan.
yes. Okay, mga kababayan, not only in America, the Philippines, but also to our countrymen and people throughout the world, it is so heartbreaking to witness this wildfire fueled by the gusty winds in our region of Los Angeles County from 50 to 100 miles per hour gusting or gusty winds. So Tuesday morning dito sa Cerritos where I live, it's 30 miles straight line from where the fire started in the Pacific Palisades.
Malapit ka.
We only noticed this. We only noticed it about lunchtime. The gusty winds, howling winds, and then later on, we witnessed that fire already ravaged the Pacific Palisades on Pacific Coast Highway, facing the Pacific Ocean, and in that area in Malibu, where the celebrities and affluent people were affected. So we were so devastated because it also reminded me when our home in Quezon City was burned down on November 12, 2019. So while watching on television, I couldn't help but grieve because I feel the sentiment of those who were displaced, who became homeless. You know, Ted, yung Pacific Palisades kasi it's between the Santa Monica Mountains and the Pacific Ocean. So doon, it's hilly and mountainous. The Getty Museum is also located in Pacific Palisades.
Wow.
The famous Getty
Mga
Museum.
historic memorabilia nandyan sa Getty
Yeah,
Museum.
mga antiquities
Yes.
from Greece, from Rome. So nandoon.
So nasira lahat yan?
Ano yun?
Nasira lahat?
Hindi naman because that building is really fortified.
Fortified against fire.
And before the fire took place, they cleared the brush and the overgrown vegetation around the massive building. So it was spared, and thank God.
Oh, thanks God.
Yeah, and I'm also glad that Pacific Palisades, which is near Brentwood, and next to Brentwood is the Beverly Hills. I'm glad that Brentwood was not affected and Beverly Hills was not affected because they are near each other.
Mhm.
But
Beverly Hills, lugar ng mga artista din yan.
yeah, of course, the celebrities. So ngayon ang problema, Ted, kasi Los Angeles is densely populated.
I know.
And sometimes it's hard to manage compared to the suburbs like Cerritos,
Yes.
where I live. We are only 9 square miles, and we have, and Cerritos is a flat land. We don't have overgrown vegetation. We maintain our own water plant and water reservoir. We maintain 2 fire stations with fire engines, and our city here is easily managed, and our parks are sprinkled with our own water system.
Mhm.
So with this massive wildfire, it is really impossible to contain it because it's the first time that it happened, Ted. And some people, some federal officials, they weaponize and demonize this situation instead of sympathizing with our people here in Los Angeles. They try to demonize the public official, the local officials here, that they don't have the fire hydrants don't have enough water, and so forth and so on.
Yan ang isang naging issue nga dyan daw. Walang water yung fire hydrant ninyo dyan sa Los Angeles.
So, kasi yung water reservoir ng Pacific Palisades is up in the hill, and sometimes it was empty, or they could not. There was lack of water pressure, so they could not contain the fire. And then the only time that it was contained when small airplanes,
yes,
and helicopters flew over these areas.
They drop water to the wildfire.
To drop water and to drop fire retardants.
Fire retardants. Yes, retardants. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So thank God that medyo nag-eve na ang fire, but the fire is still up there in the mountains because Los Angeles is surrounded by mountains, hills, Pacific Ocean, some flatlands. So, but you know what, Ted? There are, so far today is January 12, and
January 12. Pangilang araw na.
There are now 24 people killed. Okay. Yesterday it was 16. Now 24 people killed.
Wow.
And 10,000 structures were damaged or destroyed. And 166,000 people are under evacuation order. Okay? And there's no water, or there's no water system in the world that could have handled this kind of fire because of Mother Nature. You know, talagang malakas.
Malakas.
Ang hangin talaga, it's the first time.
Yeah, ang hangin malakas din.
Also, ang hangin goes to the right, to the left, north, west, south, east. So talagang it's all over. So we were unprepared for this kind of gusty winds, howling winds. So that's why nahirapan ang mga first responders. And on top of that, dahil hindi nila akalain itong ganitong catastrophe, in 2025, the budget of the fire department of the city of Los Angeles was reduced to 819,000,064 compared to the budget in 2024 of 837 million, and then in 2019 674. So they cut down about 18 million.
Yes.
From 17.4 million to 18.55 million.
Yan din ang isang naging issue na pinag-uusapan ngayon. Kasi na-slash daw yung budget ng Los Angeles Fire Department ng more than $17 million.
Yeah, 17.4. Yeah. But ang kanilang rason, Ted, kasi they limited the hiring of firefighters, and then nandun na rin yung overtime. So because hindi nila akalain na ganito kalakas ang hangin, so that's why they did not really take into consideration this Mother Nature.
Yes. Kaya na-short staff din ang number of firemen that were deployed, right?
Yeah, but nevertheless, there were uh, 5 trucks that came from all over the area of
Oh, yes.
Los Angeles County, from
Yeah.
San Diego, uh, from Mexico, from Arizona. Pero ang hirap din, Ted, hindi sila maka-abante sa fire scene dahil yung mga kotse doon nakahalambang, nandun sa gitna ng kalsada, so hindi sila makapasok sa fire
So,
scene.
fire scene.
Oo, at may mga
Ano
bulldozers
yung nakahalang? Ano yung nakahalang sa kalsada?
yung abandoned cars kasi they
Mga
fled
sasakyan, oh.
mga sasakyan.
Yes, yes.
So yung mga bulldozers, they uh, remove the cars
Yes.
para makapasok yung mga fire
Yeah.
trucks ko. So nagkaloko-loko na, uh, problema na dahil hindi makapasok ang fire trucks, tapos kulang pa ng water pressure from the hydrants. Tapos mamaya-maya, hindi lang sa Pacific Palisade, yung fire napunta na sa Altadena, napunta na sa malapit sa Hollywood Hills, napunta na sa
Kumalat na.
sa
In other words,
Hollywood.
dahil sa bugso ng hangin.
Bukso ng hangin dahil it goes north, it goes south, it goes east, it goes west. So, alam mo yung Pacific Palisade, Teddy, it's in the northwest of Los Angeles, facing the Pacific Ocean, sa Pacific Coast Highway. Tapos yung Altadena naman sa on the foothills of San Gabriel Mountains sa northeast ng Los Angeles. Pero nakarating din doon. And our city, in Cerritos, we are 30 miles straight line from Pacific Palisades. Buti na lang kami rito nga, hindi kami naapektan dito dahil we are in flatland. Wala masyadong brush dito or overgrown, dried vegetation sa amin.
You are only 30 miles away, huh?
Yeah, 30 miles away.
There's something
in southeast
like
Los Angeles.
50 kilometers.
Yeah.
Wow. You are very lucky.
You are very lucky.
At maganda yung lugar mo kasi kaya wala, you're far away from the mountain, right?
Yeah, we are away from the mountain. We are in flatland. At dito palaging green ang aming mga parks dito dahil it's a well-planned community.
Yeah.
Meron kaming yung mga tubig namin dito na nagdidilig ng mga park is it's a recycled water.
Yes.
So it's easily managed.
Kailan nag-umpisa ito? Sabi mo nung Tuesday, right?
Nung Tuesday.
So today is Sunday here ngayon.
January 7.
Yeah, today is January 12. So 5 days 12. Na. 5 days na.
It's
now
7 days.
Yeah. What is the situation now?
Medyo kalmado na ngayon. So ngayon ang ginagawa na ngayon is may mga mabuti naman at maraming good Samaritans dito sa Los Angeles at marami na nag-donate. Okay? Napunta rin dito si President Joe Biden, si Governor Gavin Newsom, Senator Padilla, and marami man nag-donate. Pero ang problema na ang inasikaso nila ngayon, Ted, is for the insurance to provide the funds so that they can rebuild their homes.
Yeah, I heard malaki ang losses.
Yeah, it's
to the tune of $20 billion. Is that correct?
Ang damage
estimated losses sa mga insured houses.
It's $50 billion. It's the estimate.
Wow.
$50 billion estimate.
sa mga houses and structures that were insured.
Yeah,
To burn, I should say.
correct.
Insured
Yeah.
to burn.
Oo.
And there are 24 casualties, as you said.
24 kasi mga ibang kasi yung kwan, mga tao, yung isa na nabasa ko, medyo nag-groggy daw siya dahil nag-take siya ng medication at medyo nakatulog.
Patulog.
Nakatulog yung isa naman medyo ayaw umalis dahil natagpon siyang hawak-hawak niyang
Hose ng water.
water hose. Oo.
Yung isa hindi nagising.
Hindi nagising dahil
Under medication.
Under medication. Okay. Yung isa naman medyo may kapansanan, may autism.
Yung isa.
Kaya yung isa kaya napakasaklap, nakapakasakit ng nababalita namin dito na ganun. So we asked more prayers from our watchers.
I've been praying, pare.
Yeah. Because
alam mo, meron din akong kamag-anak diyan. Meron din akong kamag-anak diyan sa Denver. Ay, no, what's the Laverne.
Laverne, yeah.
Malayo sila, no?
Medyo malayo yung Laverne sa Los Angeles. Yung Laverne sa southern part of
nag-usap kami, thanks God, that they were on evacuation alert, pero they were ready, pero hindi naman daw natuloy, at kaya lang kasama sila sa nagkaroon ng power brownout.
Yeah, mga iba.
Dalawang araw yata walang kuryente.
Mga iba 3 araw, iba 4 na araw na walang power. Kaya napaka-hirap ang sitwasyon dito.
I can imagine, pare, yung damage at economic loss. At nabasa ko, there is a report, ang estimate daw ng Wells Fargo. The range is from damage cost and economic loss because of these fires, from $60 billion to $130 billion. Estimate ng Wells Fargo.
Yeah. Pati nga yung mga bangko rito,
yung dating record
nasunog din yung
yung dating record
ay bangko rito yung
what I'm saying, pare, just to demonstrate sa ating mga kabayan how big is this wildfire. Ang dating record ng damage cost at economic loss is only $16 billion. Diyan sa inyo.
Ay, nung una.
Ngayon, ang estimate ng Wells Fargo is $60 billion hanggang $130 billion. So that's pretty much big. Kaya nga, it's the worst fire disaster that ever occurred in your place, pare. And I'm happy.
That's correct.
At ikaw at ang pamilya mo at saka mga kamag-anak ko at mga kamag-anak din ng kapatid ko, they were not affected, although they were also on standby alert to evacuate as
yes.
The need arises.
Yeah.
So the situation now is medyo na-contain na yung fire. How many percent?
Medyo, pero narinig ko nung kanina mga 10% contained, 15% contained, not totally 100%. So there's still some worries. Or
meron pa. Pero kumusta ang hangin? Yung so-called Santa Ana winds.
Santa Ana winds, kanina medyo kalmado na rito sa amin sa Cerritos.
Yes.
It's 30 miles.
I hope so kasi malakas yung Santa Ana wind, pare.
Malakas.
Ang tawag nila dito, devilish wind.
Yeah.
Because ito ang nagprecipitate daw ng fire.
Oo.
Yung klaseng wind ito.
Wala pang masyadong ulan dito sa amin, sa Los Angeles area o sa Southern California. Although nung Christmas Eve, umulan pero hindi malakas.
Hindi malakas.
Yung pang problema namin at this time, usually uh, malakas ng ulan dito sa amin, pero this time parang late yung
Yeah.
winter rain dito sa aming banda, Teddy.
Yeah. Alam mo, nakita ko yung mga lalaking bahay ng mga artista na
Ay,
mansion pare,
ay,
villa.
yeah.
40 million dollars, 60 million dollars,
Oh,
30 million dollars, 20 million dollars na bahay.
oh,
In one
oh,
instant, kinain
oh,
ng apoy.
yeah.
Wow.
Doon nga ang bahay pati yung bahay ni uh, Tom Hanks, si Selena Gomez, sina Jamie Lee Curtis. Ang narinig ko na napekta ng
Yeah,
kanilang
si Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton.
Oh, mga kababayan na diyan sa Pilipinas and elsewhere na sa Amerika at sa elsewhere na naman nanonood ng mga pelikula nila. Ito yung mga pangalan ng mga artista na nawalan ng bahay. Si Anthony Hopkins,
Mhm.
Paris Hilton, Mel Gibson, Mandy Moore, Billy Crystal, Rainn Wilson, John Goodman, at iba pa. Ito, nakakatakot at nakakagulat tingnan na how the fire burned all their houses if you watch the television report. Kaya kami dito sa San Francisco pare, we were glued to the news as it was covered by the
Extensively.
different
Channels.
TV channels natin. I mean, yes, ABC, NBC, all
CBS,
the other Fox
MSNBC,
News. Yes,
CNN.
nakakatakot.
Oh,
Kaya pati Malibu na-afekta na biktima rin ng wildfire, di ba? Kasama
oh
rin.
yeah, Malibu. Because Malibu is where the Pacific Coast Highway traverses.
Kaya maalala ng misis ko nung nandiyan kami 2023, di ba?
Oh,
Yung Christmas break ng 2023, nagkita tayo dyan sa Los Angeles, pare.
Angeles. Oh,
We were in Malibu also, Malibu.
Malibu.
We went to Santa Monica muna, tapos sa Malibu. Kaya maalala ni Mrs. yung mga nadadaanan naming mga bahay na malalaki. And
Oh,
she can just imagine all those houses are razed down now by the fire,
oh.
razed by the fire.
Some are by the seaside or uh, by the ocean, and some are beside
Kaya,
the mountain ranges.
nung nandiyan nga kami, ang, ang, hindi kami makababa pumunta sana kami sa beach side, pero ang lalakas ng waves dyan sa Malibu area. And we were there, so we didn't get out of the car anymore. Kaya nag-sightseeing na lang kami.
Oh,
Kaya ganyan ang nangyari. And so, we hope for the best, pare. Sana yung Santa Ana winds ay hindi na babalik yan. Although I heard some news reports na babalik.
babalik.
Baka babalik
Oo,
hanggang Miyerkules. I
oo nga.
hope not.
Oo.
We should pray na hindi babalik yung malakas
Kaya,
na hangin, mga kababayan. Kawawa mga tao doon na
oo.
hindi pa 100% contained, di ba?
Oo,
10% you said?
oo. Hindi, kasi may mga 10% containing, iba 16%. Kanila lang, mga iba 20%. Na
Iya,
totally
yung
100%.
iya yung Eton, diyan sa Eton fire, 16%. No, 16 people were killed from Eton. Namatay.
Mhm.
8 ang namatay naman sa Palisades. Yan ang 24 na report mo kanina, pare.
Yeah.
Namatay. 16 na galing sa Eton at saka 8 naman sa Palisades area.
Oo.
Ang containment naman, kasi nakita ko sa news kanina before we started our vlog. 27% daw na na-contain na ang Eton. Thanks God. Ang Palisades ay 13%. Ang Hearst, yung fire dyan ay 89% contained. Thank you, Lord. Thank you so much, Lord. Sana tuloy-tuloy na mahinto na itong wildfire na ito.
Oo.
At nag-message din ako kay Edwin Carubin, yung kaibigan natin dyan, na kapatid ng Bradmore sa frat, si Ruben.
Oo.
Tanong ko rin ang sitwasyon doon sa area niya. Sabi niya, the situation is getting better and the mandatory evacuation order has been lifted, sabi niya.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, let's hope for the best. Pare.
Yeah.
Pero, meron na bang nalaman ang police na cause ng fire na ito? Paano siya nagsimula?
Yung mga may haka-haka na some people took advantage of this catastrophe, that some attempted to do some arson. Some attempted to steal or broke into the house of the homes while they are burning or they're burned. So at nagbabala si Filipino-American Attorney General Rob Bonta that we will deal with those who are taking advantage of this catastrophe.
Oo nga, may looting daw eh.